All right, my friends, I trust that your day is going well. I'm not gonna lie, I'm exhausted, man. It has been back to back days, like nonstop, zero white space on my calendar. Not a complaint, just very busy, productive, forward motion. Um, and I'm not gonna let this slip. We're doing good so far, we're staying strong. The video of the day with the question of the day. So without further ado, we'll always love and appreciate you commenting below as I'm answering the questions. You leave your answer. That's how this should go. But for today, we've got what is the biggest blind spot facing your market today? Ooh, it's actually a business question. Most of them so far have been about family, childhood, whatever, but what is the biggest blind spot facing your market today? Oh my gosh. So, I can take this a couple different directions. One is the coaching industry, one is real estate industry. So I think I will, for now at least, answer the real estate direction, real estate industry. Greatest blind spot. I don't know if it's considered a blind spot, but here's the first thing that comes to my mind is making sure that we aren't inadvertently cannibalizing ourselves. That's I'm really spending so much time right now, specifically with broker owners, but yes, real estate agents as well, helping them get back to fundamentals and the basics so they know how to effectively communicate their actual value proposition, their unique value proposition. And so when I say the blind spot being it right now, I feel like it's a race to the bottom. I feel like we're cannibalizing ourselves at the sake of competitiveness and who can offer the next latest and greatest thing for no cap, the least amount of fees, the rev share, profit share, all the share, all at the expense of what? Like it seems like a bloodbath so much that people are attacking and or cannibalizing one another in our industry, saying, well, if you're not here, you suck because I'm at the best company. Well, who gets to determine what's the best? Read the book The Infinite Game, for God's sakes, by Simon Sinek. There is no best. Who gets to decide what is the best? So you can be proud of and wave the flag of the company that you're associated with. Good for you. And I can appreciate that you're passionate about it and you want to share it with others. But not doing so in such a way that minimizes or downplays and leads to this pissing match back and forth of who's better and who's worse and this one's bad and mine's good. I just fear that it's a race to the bottom. The more we discount our services, we discount ourselves, and we begin to this internal fighting and attacking each other, what are we left with? We're supposed to be doing this for the consumer, for the audience that we're here to serve, not argue with one another within of who's got the better you know what. Okay, so that's a big topic for me, and I am just spending so much time with brokers specifically saying your unique value proposition is not your compensation plan. I'm not saying those things aren't a consideration for somebody that you might want to grow and attract into your organization, but I'm going to underscore the word unique. There's nothing unique about zero fees, your cap, your split, your revenue share, your profit share. There's nothing unique about that. Anybody can do that. It's a race to the bottom to see who can outcompete and outdo the next. Instead, what is unique? What problem do you solve? Who do you solve it for? What is your unique methodology and framework that you deploy to help people achieve real results? Not some things rooted in, a lack of substance, but what do you do exceptionally well? And how can you package that up and create duplication by teaching others to do something similar, right? I think back to John Maxwell's 5 levels of leadership. I know others in my sphere are big in this as well. Level 3 leadership is people choose to follow you or inspired by you and let you be their leader because of the results you get. Great. I don't want to stop there. I want to go to level 4, level 5. Level 4 is where I'm reproducing other leaders, right? I'm not just creating followers. I'm actually creating other leaders who therefore go create other leaders, right? And reaching that pinnacle of true influence. And I think we just get back to the basics of help enough people get what they want, you'll have everything you want. Stop competing on the things that maybe don't matter. I know it's the talking point in the season that we're in, but when it asks the question, what's the biggest blind spot facing your industry or your market today? I think a lot of it is wake up. Wake up. Like, just be content and happy and proud of where you're at. That's fine. I'm not saying you got to shush and be quiet. I'm proud of locker room. Our coaches are proud of the locker room. Our partners that are with us are proud of the locker room. Naturally, we want to share it with the world, but not doing so where now I'm going to attack other coaching companies and say they're bad, they're too expensive, they suck, whatever, just to gain people over to me. I just don't think that's a winning recipe, but to each their own. And then this whole, obviously artificial intelligence. We have got to remember this is a relationship based business. And how do we protect ourselves to be the centerpiece of the transaction of that relationship so no form of artificial intelligence can ever trump the emotional intelligence and empathy and real, advice and advisory education that we can do or provide rather our consumers. So I'm here for it. I'm here to let AI and all these tools enhance who we are and what we do. But I'm not one of them who is necessarily concerned nor willing to allow it to replace the function and primary role that I provide. I go back to Tony Robbins, when he talks about the basic human needs, one of which is connection. We are human beings. So there's a lot here. I just got to end my rant. But what would you say, whatever career, whatever occupation you have, what is the biggest blind spot facing your market, your industry today? Sound off in the comments. That's probably my biggest thing right now is let's not cannibalize each other. Let's build people up, not tear people and or other companies down. Otherwise, we're all going to be left with nothing. People aren't going to want to do business because it's so dramatic and everybody's just trying to, step on one another. And maybe people not jumping on the bandwagon or knowing how to better leverage something like artificial intelligence as a tool, an enhancement feature for productivity and other things, and still doing it the old fashioned way. So I don't know. Interesting. Great question. And I probably have a whole lot more to say about it. But what do you say? Leave a comment.